can your dog relax while you're faffing with food? Or do they get very demanding? Do they bark? Do they snap? Do they get very frustrated? If you have a dog who gets very frustrated when you have food, you want to play food faff games. These games are for training situations. What you're going to do is get some treats and you're going to pass them from one hand to the other. If your dog is not reacting, you give them a treat. You want them to understand that food can be around, yes, and that it's not a cue for them to offer loads of behaviours. So if I had a dog offering me like a sit or a down or anything like that, they can get one treat for that behaviour, but I'm not gonna give them a treat for continuously offering me behaviours. I don't want a dog to be frantic. I want them to be like Arkle is here. He's engaged, he wants the food, but he's not shouting at me for the food. Now it might be with your dog, you might need to feed for calmness and stillness a bit more often. So you might just do one hand shuffle, treat, another hand shuffle, treat. What we're looking for is silence. What we're looking for is them not frantically offering behaviours like doing sits, down, spin, middle. We want nice, chilled out engagement because that makes your training much easier and it makes your life overall much easier. So I'm just shuffling these treats from one hand to the other. If my dog isn't offering a behaviour frantically and they are still and they are quiet, I'm going to reward that. And if I have a dog where they find it very frustrating when I finish the session or they find it very confusing, I will end with find it and all done, and we will leave the session there. But this is a really simple one that we can do just to get dogs a little less frantic about food, a little less vocal about food, and a little bit more engaged and calm with that training.